So, lads, the WNBA have done it. They have done it. They have officially fined Sophie Cunningham every podcast episode.
So, guys, the WNBA have done it again. They've managed to take what should have been the hottest season in league history and somehow turned it into a reality TV blooper reel. Ratings are tanking. Fans are furious. Players are calling out hypocrisy. And now the league's star treatment scandal is blowing up. Paige Bueckers gets the golden whistle. Sophie Cunningham gets fined every time she speaks. And Caitlin Clark? She gets beaten up every night like she owes defenders money.
I'm officially 3 for 3 on being fined by the WNBA.
Holy sh! For this? For the pod? Again?
They didn't like my comments on Paige Bueckers.
No way!
I didn't even say anything bad.
On the quick whistle?
This was supposed to be the year of growth, the year of momentum, the season that finally made the WNBA mainstream. Instead, it's looking more like the year of collapse. And trust me, once you see how deep this favoritism goes, you'll understand why fans are calling the league desperate, biased, and broken. And before we dive all the way in, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss the next time this league finds a brand new way to implode.
I love Paige to death. Do not get me wrong. I think, I think she's a hell of a player and, would love to play with her one day. But those refs were giving her every freaking whistle last night. You literally couldn't touch her. Couldn't touch her. And that shit is so annoying to me.
Let's start with Sophie Cunningham. Poor Sophie can't open her mouth without getting hit with a bill from the WNBA office. She's literally 3 for 3 on fines this year. Not for fighting, not for cheap shots, not even for bad behavior on the court. Nope. For podcasts, for TikToks, for daring to say out loud what every fan is already thinking. Her latest crime, saying Paige Bueckers has a good whistle. That's it. No trash talk, no insult, no personal jab. She literally said, Paige gets every call. Boom, $500 fine. Meanwhile, Angel Reese called Caitlin Clark's whistle special at a press conference and didn't pay a dime. Kelsey Plum ranted about refs. No fine. Stephanie White lost her mind at the officials. Nothing. But Sophie? She says one sentence, and suddenly it's treated like she just robbed a bank.
You literally couldn't touch her. Couldn't touch her. And that shit is so annoying to me. And if you're going to do that, then give it to our guards. I just hate the inconsistency.
Here's the kicker. Sophie isn't even mad. She's laughing. Why? Because every fine makes her more famous. Her first fine? Her jersey sold out. Her TikTok jumped by 500,000 followers. Brands came knocking. Suddenly, people who didn't even know the WNBA existed knew Sophie Cunningham. Second fine? Same result. More views, more headlines, more exposure. Sophie literally admitted she's fine with it. Cool for the pod. Because she knows the pattern now. She pays a couple $100, and the league gives her $1 million boost in return. The WNBA thinks they're punishing her, but in reality, they're her marketing team. Every fine is free publicity. Every fine builds her empire. If the league really wanted to shut her up, they'd stop fining her. But they can't resist. They want control so badly, they don't even realize they're paying for her rise. Now let's talk about Paige Bueckers. Paige has somehow become untouchable. She gets the superstar whistle every single night. Sophie literally got shoved by Paige in a game. The ref blew the whistle, and the foul went against Sophie. You can't make this stuff up. Paige can argue with refs all day. She can throw her hands in the air. She can shove defenders. Nothing. No fines. No technicals. No accountability. It's favoritism on steroids. And her fan base? Unhinged. These are people who cheer when Sophie gets hurt, who flood social media with hate, and who treat Paige like the basketball version of Taylor Swift. And the league eats it up because Paige brings clicks. She's their chosen one, their golden child, their star of stars.
We were talking about like our first week, what people had to say. Well, the WNBA fined me for talking about the refs.
No!
Like everyone's like, what is going on with the refs? And I'm like, I don't know. And you finding me $500 is not going to do shit.
You got fined for episode 1?
Dude, they fined me $1,500. I'm like, what? I'm like, this is just the beginning. It's like, you're kidding.
Oh, way. It's cool for the pod, but that's kind of a bummer. Do they put like, this is why you're being fined and this is why it's this much? Or is it like, hey, quit talking shit on us, Venmo us like $1,500?
No. What happens is they email our GM. She pulls me aside and she goes, come here, Soph, I have to talk to you. And this was in like front of everybody. And I was like, what did I do now? And she just smiled and she goes, hey, they're going to fine you again. I was like, I even told them, I even credited them that their job was hard. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying that your job is easy. I did say that. And I said that I would not be good at it. Like, look at the whole picture. What are we doing? And then I'll get fined for that. And then I'll get fined for this. And then the fines continue. Yeah.
Caitlin Clark, the player who single-handedly saved the WNBA's ratings, gets the exact opposite treatment. Every game, she gets grabbed, shoved, hacked, and sometimes downright mugged. And instead of protecting her, the refs let it slide. Remember that game where she literally got her eye poked? She walked away holding her face, and the foul went against her. That's the level of protection the WNBA gives its biggest draw: negative protection. And here's what burns fans. Paige gets kid glove treatment. Caitlin gets punished for existing. Sophie gets fined for speaking. It's not just inconsistent, it's sabotage.
But like, why?
They are not protecting their players. Nobody's going to watch this if you're not protecting your star player. You're not protecting your players, period. But particularly your star players. No one's going to watch this. People are watching it because of Caitlin Clark, and then even more because of Sophie Cunningham. And if you're going to just hang them out to dry, then, good heavens. And then what? Reese is out. Angel Reese is out too. Is she coming back to WNBA? That's a big question. Nobody's going to watch this anymore because they don't protect their players. It's a worthless organization. They have no idea how to protect their players. But, oh man, they're going to bitch and moan. Well, you better pay us the money. For what? You can't even protect your star players that draw the eyeballs. Now nobody's watching. Nobody's going to watch to see the star players sitting out with injuries because of poor treatment and poor officiating on the sides. Nobody's going to watch that. That's so dumb. I hate it because, man, they had a hot streak, and now look.
Now, let's zoom out. What happens when you mix star mistreatment, obvious favoritism, and incompetent officiating? Fans leave. Ratings drop. Attendance collapses. We already saw it when Caitlin Clark got injured. TV numbers fell over 40%. Fever games lost half their viewership. Ticket sales fell like a Jenga tower in an earthquake. And now, with Sophie fined into oblivion and Angel Reese walking out, the league looks more desperate than ever. This was supposed to be the year the WNBA proved it could hang with the big leagues. Instead, it's the year the product looks like a joke. And fans aren't dumb. They notice the double standards. They see Paige getting the whistle, Sophie paying fines, and Caitlin taking hits with no calls. They notice the media laughing it off instead of holding the league accountable. That's why social media is blowing up with memes, jokes, and outrage. People are posting empty arena pics, clown emojis for the refs, and endless clips of missed calls. The league's own marketing posts get ratioed daily. Instead of building momentum, they're building resentment. Here's the truth. The WNBA doesn't know how to handle controversy. They pick favorites, punish the wrong players, and let refs run wild. They think they're proving they're in control. But in reality, they're making their stars miserable, their product unwatchable, and their fans furious. Sophie Cunningham is turning fines into fame. Paige Bueckers is protected no matter what. Caitlin Clark is abused and ignored. Angel Reese is gone, and fans are left wondering if the league can even survive another season like this. So let's call it what it is. This isn't growth. This isn't professionalism. This is favoritism, hypocrisy, and chaos disguised as a sports league. The WNBA isn't silencing Sophie Cunningham. They're marketing her for free. They're not protecting Paige Bueckers. They're shielding her from reality. And they're not valuing Caitlin Clark. They're sabotaging the only reason people are watching. If the league doesn't wake up, this won't be remembered as the breakout year. It'll be remembered as the collapse. And if you're as frustrated, entertained, or just stunned by this circus as I am, smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe. Because trust me, the drama is only just getting started.